All right, hello and welcome to our workshop. This is the first workshop of a Visiri project. We have had 2 ecosystem meetings already, and now we are kicking off our work on 2 work packages. One is on sustainable coding or green coding, and the other one is measuring of code, and especially green measurements for coding and software systems. Visiri project has started about half a year ago, and so far we've been mostly doing preparatory work and collecting companies and organizations for cooperation, and now we are starting the technical work part. This year there will be one more ecosystem meeting that we will talk a bit more about in the end, and of course we will start our regional tour this winter, and we will be coming to towns in all regional centers in Finland. Of course, ICT field is not only coding and measurement, there's also networks, data centers, and equipment. And we will be doing work on all those other parts of ICT during this project, and we are still holding an open call for companies and also public administration organizations to come and work with us if you so feel like. And then we go to the agenda of the day. Laura, could you please share the slide?
Oh, I can take this, no problem. So
All
I won't be throwing Laura under the bus.
Okay, but can you share the slide about today's agenda so I can go through?
Or do we have the agenda in some of the slides? Where do we have?
Laura promised to present. So here we go. So for today, as I said, 2 work packages. We have the environmental effects of software solutions, led by Jari Porras from LUT University, and Laura Partanen as the project manager on their side. And work package 5, where we have Tuomas Mäkilä from University of Turku, who is leading the work, and there's also Jari-Matti Mäkelä and Katariina as the 2 other workers on the package. Then after these work packages have been presented, we will have workshops on both of them. And now I think I've said enough, so I can hand the stage to our academic experts, Jari Porras.
Thank you, Antti, and Laura, please share that.
Okay, yeah.
Share that screen, and I'll say when to change. It's easier for me this way. So welcome everybody from my side as well. I'm Professor Jari Porras from LUT University, and together with me I have here Laura Partanen, who is my PhD student on this particular topic. And I will be talking more about this work package 3, environmental effects of software solutions, and the goals, what we have in this particular work package in this Visiri project. Can you, Laura, take the next slide? All right, go to the next one. All right, thanks. So just a couple of things as a background. The Visiri itself is the objective of Visiri is to create this kind of an environment or the ecosystem for Finnish ICT companies to work on different aspects affecting to the environmental sustainability. And even though that now we are in this work package 3 and work package 5, more focusing on the software elements, like Antti said, there is also the hardware part, the network infrastructure in work package 2. Those of you who are interested in communication networks, etc., you may contact the work package 2 or attend the work package 2 activities, and then there is this data centers, cloud, and service management in work package 4 as such. But let's focus on the work package 3, which is about the measurement, measuring the next slide, please. Environmental effect of the software solutions, and still on the background, in the application, and I don't know how many of you are familiar with this climate and environmental strategy for the ICT sector that was published 2021 by Ministry of Transport and Communications. And over there, especially two parts that are now related to the work package 3 and 5 work is the focus areas of 2, which was measures to promote the climate and environmental friendliness of data economy. And this data economy was basically meaning the software and services as such. And under this focal point of 2, which was measuring the friendliness, there was strengthening the attention to energy considerations in the design of software and services, attention to the energy aspect of procurement of software and services. And if you are really interested in these procurement activities, then we have other projects that are really focusing on this part. And then there was the third point under this second focal point was to develop ICT solutions that deliver climate and environmental benefits. So kind of looking at the handprint aspects of ICT solutions or software solutions. And then the second focal point that was in the ICT strategy was the measures to expand the knowledge base and develop measuring. And under there was clearly 3 points: improve the compilation of statistics on data center and network energy consumption. Okay, not really so directly linked with these 2 work packages that we are discussing today, but then grow body of knowledge of ICT sector material flow and grow body of knowledge on life cycle impacts and rebound effects of digital solutions. But basically this 4th focal point was kind of thinking of how to develop the measuring the impacts, either footprints or handprints of the ICT solutions as such. So you can find some activities from that strategy if considering these 2 work packages. But now let's go to the work package 3 objectives. Next slide, please. And I personally have put here kind of 2 main aspects. Increase the awareness of energy efficiency of software solutions and software, and to develop processing software solutions, software development processes among companies, so that we would be looking at the footprint of the software. Maybe this is tightly linked with this work package 5 that is then measuring your energy consumption of the software. And then, of course, the other part is the handprint of the software. And then in our application, we define 2 application fields, or given examples of 2 application fields like health technology and smart living environments. But basically now that we are discussing with the companies and finding out how you are doing things, concerning the greenness of your software solutions and your development processes, we will be looking at both the footprint and the handprint. And the second part of our objectives was that because this project is only 2 years, and this is a national project, we want to build up an approach where these companies could be running things themselves as kind of a business-oriented activity. And Business Finland has this Veturi ecosystem approach where some of the big companies can take the lead and then start running the activities as such. Let's see how far we get in that, but we are definitely focusing in the beginning on those measuring the energy efficiency and then developing those processes in companies. Next slide, please. Okay, the outcomes are basically then when we are doing these things together with you in different workshops, etc., and interviews with the companies, we are aiming to produce this kind of a best practices in green coding guide, looking both the processes as well as the development level. Then development of this handprint thinking with the companies. We do have some de minimis possibilities within our project. That means that we can help the companies directly with this de minimis. Maybe Antti can say a few words about that in the end of this workshop. But basically, we can extend the thinking later on to this handprint thinking. It's not the main thing, but we definitely can start this with you. And this is definitely closely linked with the procurement of software products. If you can, some time ago there was a Ministry of Environment, Ympäristöministeriö. We had a procurement workshop where we were looking how to, first of all, bring the footprint as well as the handprint issues into the procurement processes as such. And then the third one is the initiation, the veturi ecosystem for green coding. And I will quote here this statement of this ICT climate strategy, that Finland is a leader in the use and development of ecologically sustainable ICT solutions. They can be either hardware solutions or software solutions. And then I also took from Koodia Suomesta, they have their statement, without that green part over there, they want to bring together software companies of all shapes and sizes to promote the appreciation of software development in Finland and abroad, and unite the professionals and newcomers. And if this veturi ecosystem could be something similar than that, but having this energy efficient or green software development added into that statement, that would be pretty cool, at least for me. That could be a good kind of an outcome. All right, I think that was the last slide of work package 3. Do we have a work package 5 presentation also at this point, or shall we directly go into the workshop of work package 3? What was the idea, Antti? So that Thomas will present next.
Yeah, the idea was to have these presentations first.
Okay.
As the workshops won't be, how do you say it? They won't be recorded. Yeah, recorded. All right, Thomas, please.
Okay. See how I can share my. I think I will share the whole screen because I have the history have difficulties to get the full screen. So do you see the slides now?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Thomas Mäkilä. I'm working as an associate professor of software engineering in the University of Turku, and well, I will now briefly present work package 5 of Visiri project, where we try to investigate the measuring of the ICT systems. Let's see. So basically, the objective of the work package 5 is to develop and explore methods for measuring the environmental impact of the ICT sector and especially ICT systems. And I think in this work package we mostly focus on measuring the footprint effects, and that's how we have written it in the project plan. But I assume that since this is the 2 years project, there will be some new ideas also on how to understand handprint effects and how to kind of objectively evaluate those. Maybe we do something regarding that also. Well, because the focus is on the footprint effects, we kind of target to improve the energy efficiency of the ICT system. So mostly we analyze or measure the energy or power consumption of the systems. Yeah, maybe a little bit repeating myself here, but our kind of top priority in this work package is to build systematic measurements and measurement techniques of device power consumption and software power consumption, and model the environmental impact of the software components. Why the measurements are important in the software context? I think what you don't kind of, if you cannot see something, it's very hard to kind of improve something invisible. And that's kind of a starting point here. So by measuring the power consumption of the ICT system, its components, we can identify the key areas for improving the energy efficiency. I think some of the components in average system, they are already quite okay, and then we have some kind of pain points that we should really concentrate on. And if we don't do any measurements, we are only guessing where these kind of pain points could be. Of course, this kind of energy measurement leads to optimization, which is a continuous process. So by measuring the power, we can understand the system behavior better, and then we can make the changes to the system kind of technical behavior and how, and configurations and so on. And this has to continue throughout the system's life cycle, because different components, underlying technologies develop, and we have to follow whether these things have effect on the power consumption of the whole system. And as said before, one of the key ideas here in the project is to produce these kind of very practical guidelines, practices for the software practitioners to integrate these measurements as a part of the software development processes. And this is done in close collaboration with the work package 3. One of the key outcomes of this work package is the benchmark database, where we measure the average power consumption of the various ICT systems, so that you can use this information to analyze your own systems energy efficiency, and whether they are kind of below or above average. I think this is one of the key things we are currently missing, and something we try to create during this project. All the universities participating in the project are also contributing to this work package. We are coordinating the measurement work. University of Oulu is providing knowledge about the mobile networks. LUT is concentrating on these software development practices, and the University of Eastern Finland on the data centers and server facilities. So as a summary, the key impact of the work package will be to increase the knowledge on software energy measurements in the field, and provide concrete benchmark for practitioners to compare their own systems energy efficiency to the average for this kind of well-known benchmark systems. And how we continue here is we will create this benchmark database, and that's actually what we concentrate here today to get your ideas, what we should measure, how we should measure, and then based on the knowledge we gather of this practical measurement activities, we will define these hands-on measurement practices for software developers in collaboration with Web Package 3. So that's basically what I had in mind at this point. Hopefully you got the idea of the content of the VP.